Hey guys, Bossman Leonard here, and today we'll be reviewing the Lux class Soundwave. Now this is the most silver transformer I've ever seen, but first, because I'm finally doing it first this time, the packaging. Here we have Soundwave, his name is Soundwave, Studio Series. He's from the third movie, Transformers, Soundwave, Authentic. There's an Autobot logo. I believe this is a Takara Tomy version. I think that's why that's there. A Studio Series. This is the 51st figure. Licensed by something. Manufactured licensed Tommy Company. Soundwave and Laserbeak await orders from Megatron. 19 steps, so he's one of the less complex. He's a Mercedes-Benz. Yeah. Serengeti Hideout. Serengeti Hideout. Big screen inspired. You get the stuff. That paint job doesn't do it for me. Sorry, I can't raise the camera because my tripod kind of broke. But moving right along, here we have Soundwave. He is a Mercedes-Benz, like it was said on the packaging. It rolls like a car. What could you expect? And this thing probably cost a lot of money to make, because look at all that silver paint. Just everywhere. There's red paint apps for the taillights. It's just silver paint for the rims. Even the robot mode has a lot of silver paint. Unfortunately, the head has no silver paint, while we can see it here. The grill picked out in black paint. Headlights picked up in this weird teal color. Transparent windows all around. Oh my god, I said it. Please don't copyright me. Yeah. And for accessories, you get Laserbeak. It's just this thing molded in gray. Its eyes picked out in paint. You get 2 guns here. It's a pretty nice thing. Now to store it on vehicle mode, you'd flip this out. And plug it in here. Why you do this, I have no clue. Personally, I'm just going to leave them in a box. And now let's get to transformation. So first thing you want to do is untab the arms. No, that's not the first thing. First thing you want to do is bring this down. Then you want to untab the arms. Same thing here. Now you want to flip out the head. The head can be kind of a pain. Oh, alright. That will lock into place. You can flip these out now. These do like to pop out, or as they prefer to not work. Of course. So these usually just pop out on me, which is really, really sad. Either I'm doing it wrong, or mine are just weird. Well, let's see if we can get this one to come around without popping off. Don't rotate this way. Of course. That's one complaint I have about this figure. You can fold these up for that look he had in the movie. Take this, untab it, and just tab in the waist. Take this, and tab it in there. Take this, deform his feet, and there you go. Take that. Now his hands are kind of hard to get to, but it's of course easier on camera. And then flip that down. I personally like to leave these flipped down, but you can do what you wish. Alright, there we go. And flip out the hand. And here we have Soundwave. Personally, I really like this figure. There's a lot of silver and nice paint apps, plenty of mechanical detail. You got a gas thing there, which is actually on here. Sadly, unfortunately, this ain't even okay. Sorry, guys. You got this thing. It sadly isn't on there, but you got the gas can that's on there. You got that Mercedes-Benz logo there. They captured this perfectly. Personally, I believe the chest is a little too wide. And again, that silver rim paint really comes into play here. You got the speakers or satellites. Well, I honestly don't know what they're supposed to be. Now, taking a closer look at that head sculpt. Very evil looking. His face is painted with that gunmetal gray, red paint picking out the eyes. Sadly, there's no silver. In fact, this is just a light gray crest. So I'm kind of bummed out with that, but it looks kind of weird, honestly. Because this is shiny. This is not. This sparks joy. This does not. So for comparison, I totally forgot to do the vehicle mode ones. Alright, let me straighten them out real quick. Studio Series Bumblebee. My previous review. And my next review. And now the last thing to talk about is his backdrop display. Actually, before that, is his accessory, Laserbeak. Now, you can tab them in right here. There are hooks on it, well, not really hooks, but more of grooves on his feet. Focus camera. Thanks. And you can just plug them in right here. And that's a really nice look. I personally like to have them like this. Laserbeak and analyzing information. I might plug in a sound that says Autobots, inferior, Soundwave, superior. Actually, I'm going to. I'm going to wait a few seconds and not speak so it doesn't ruin anything.
Soundwave superior, Autobots inferior.
Okay, now for the backdrop. Now it is the same one you would get with Megatron. It's the Shanghai Hideout. Personally, I'm not going to use it. You guys already know why. But it's a nice option nonetheless. Now, goodbye, everybody. I hope you have a good time. I hope you're all safe during this horrible time. Remember, I got this figure at the Big Bad Toy Store, and I am not sponsored, but hey, Big Bad Toy Store, I'm open. Now, if you want this figure, go to the Big Bad Toy Store or Amazon, where everything's overly expensive. The Studio Series Prime, the third movie, was about $100. Big Bad Toy Store probably had it for like $50, if it was still in stock. But enough about that. Would I recommend this figure? Yes, I do. See you guys in the next video.